Hello, my name is May Rude. I'm a private citizen from Pocatello, Idaho. Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, I'm asking you to add the words sexual orientation and gender identity to the Idaho Human Rights Act because as a transgender woman, a lesbian, and a proud lifelong Idahoan, I just want to feel like I have a real chance at having a long, happy, and successful life here in Idaho. In a practical sense, this move will have a real impact on making sure that the many LGBTQ Idahoans will be legally assured a fair chance at the same quality of life that other Idahoans have. The National Center for Transgender Equality says that 1/5 of trans people have been refused a home or apartment, and 1/10 of trans people have been evicted from a home or apartment because of their gender identity. Additionally, the National Transgender Discrimination Survey, one of the largest surveys ever done on the subject, shows that 90% of respondents reported harassment on the job, and 47% of respondents had been fired, not hired, or not promoted because of the gender identity. This is a serious issue that affects many people. But it's more than that. It's also a symbolic move that will show LGBTQ Idahoans that our state sees us as being equal to everyone else from our state. It's hard not to have your basic humanity recognized by your own home and by your fellow Idahoans. And really, that's all we want. We're asking for so little, just the acknowledgement that we are human beings and that we deserve the same basic human rights as everyone else. The knowledge that my state and my government refuse to protect me or really even acknowledge my basic humanity was one of the things that kept me in the closet for so long. I was afraid that as soon as I came out, I would lose my job, I would not be able to find a new one, that I would be denied housing, that I would have just no way to live a normal life. And because of that, I started to lose all hope. Staying in the closet caused me to fall into a deep depression that peaked with me standing in front of my bathroom mirror holding a handful of pills ready to kill myself. That same study I talked about earlier by the National Transgender Discrimination Survey found that 41% of trans people have attempted suicide in their lifetime. I was lucky. I'm still here, and I was able to finally see a glimmer of hope and a better future for a trans woman like me. However, many LGBTQ people don't see that future. We can look to examples like Leila Alcorn, a 17-year-old trans girl in Ohio who looked at society around her and tried to find a good future, but didn't see any way that she could live successfully as a trans woman. So she took her own life at the age of 17. It's our job to make our world, our country, and our state a better place for all the other Leila Alcorns out there. We need to ensure that people like her, people like me, and people like all those you see here testifying in favor of adding the words gender identity and sexual orientation to the Idaho Human Rights Act have a bright and safe future here in Idaho. A future that offers security, opportunities, and a fair chance at a good life. We already have so much going against us, we don't need our own home state to go against us too. So that's why I'm asking that you add the words to the Idaho Human Rights Act. Thank you.
Are there questions? Seeing none, thank you.